Welcome to the official personality guru. Of all the extroverted types, ENTPs really need to retain their sense of independence to feel balanced and happy. However, ENTPs also have a ton of friends and see tending to their friends' needs as a joyful obligation. But as you spread yourself thin trying to be there for others, you may actually grow to feel your friendships are more of a burden than a blessing. Before it gets to that point, remember it's okay to put yourself first, to say no and to prioritize instead of trying to cram everything in. You may disappoint someone you care about in the short term, but save your sanity and the relationship in the long term. Today, let's talk about the secrets of the ENTP personality. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the official Personality Guru and ring the bell icon to get regular updates on our latest uploads. And if you like this video, click the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. ENTPs are natural problem solvers and idea generators. They love to think outside the box and find unusual ways to circumvent obstacles. When they're at their best, ENTPs are charming, resourceful, and confident. They have an uncanny ability to see possibilities where others see roadblocks. They're also excellent communicators and have a knack for persuading others to see things from their point of view. However, the ENTP's dark secrets can emerge when their need for variety and interaction isn't met. When they're bored or feeling trapped, they can become anxious, scattered, and impatient. They may make impulsive decisions or take needless, unnecessary risks. If ENTPs don't mature or grow as individuals, they can become manipulative, self-centered, and insincere. They tend to argue for the sake of it and take pleasure in deconstructing other people's ideas just to prove they're smarter. ENTPs at this level of development is highly insensitive to other people's feelings. Yet beneath their argumentative exterior is usually someone who deeply wants approval and connection, and they may seek this out in unhealthy ways. When it comes to tasks, unhealthy ENTPs struggle to finish what they start. They leave dozens of half-finished projects in their wake and move on to something new before the previous task is complete. This can be frustrating for those who have to work with them, as it's difficult to know what will be finished and what won't. When ENTPs are stressed, they usually behave in a more exaggerated fashion. They'll become more distractible, unfocused, and high energy. Often, they feel pulled in a dozen different directions and don't know where to focus. If this continues for very long, they will feel a sudden urge to flip a switch and behave like their opposite type. The ISFJ, this is called being in the grip of the inferior function. When this happens, ENTPs become uncharacteristically timid, indecisive, and risk-averse. They may also become withdrawn, hypersensitive, and overly emotional. It will feel to them like they are angry but they don't know why. All the little details in their lives that normally don't bother them suddenly become overwhelming. 1. Once they have it figured out, they move on. ENTPs strive for a deep understanding of all things. They measure their success by those aha moments that they get when they feel they've unlocked the mysteries of a given object. They derive great satisfaction from this, but they immediately abandon it for the next adventure. Once they figured something out, it becomes far less important to them because they can't get any more out of it. ENTPs live on the leading edge of life. Whether they're putting their energy towards knowledge, power, career advancement, or personal development. Everything that came before was a stepping stone to where they are now. And they're looking to the horizon for the next platform. 2. They might be second-guessing themselves. ENTPs are generally confident in their ideas, but as perceivers, they don't have the level of the decisiveness of a judging type. Their minds jump from one interesting idea to another while they look for more information, and they can find it difficult to decide which idea is best. Even after their brilliant analysis, they might doubt their own conclusions. To complicate this, ENTPs are big risk takers. If they are unsure of themselves, they might bet a lot of money or some other resource on a half-formed idea. They're always in danger of pushing too quickly past financial or personal constraints that should be more carefully considered. They also have a tendency to not follow through on their plans, which could make matters even worse. 3. They're judging you based on your ideas. As mentioned above, ENTPs are open-minded individuals. They're liberal when it comes to social norms and traditions. They can also be charming and popular individuals who attract many people to them. If there is anything that they will judge you for, it's your ideas. ENTPs are willing to accept ideas that are different from their own, and they love to learn from other people's perspectives. But if they find that your ideas are irrational or that you can't defend them, they will become dismissive of you. ENTPs are fairly intolerant of those who don't measure up to their standards of rationality, and they won't spare your feelings about it. 4. They can be absent-minded. People with the ENTP personality type are not absent-minded professors, but absent-minded lawyers. Like ENFPs, they tend to jump around from topic to topic, but when they do focus on one subject, they put all of their efforts towards analyzing that one idea. This comes at a cost of ignoring everything else around them. When under stress, they might lose their normal ability to come up with new possibilities and instead become obsessed with the small details that aren't even important to the big picture. 5. They are more open-minded than you think. Like other intuitive thinking types, ENTPs are interested in the truth, and their directness can be uncomfortable for some people. They say what they think without taking people's feelings into consideration, and they don't like people who beat around the bush. They're annoyed by the societal tendency to preserve feelings instead of getting to the truth of the matter. So while they may be respected, they are not always liked. However, ENTPs are quite socially tolerant and open-minded. Their capacity for intuition and original thought means that they see through much of the facade that society constructs around itself. Moreover, ENTPs are not very concerned with social expectations or what people are supposed to do with their lives. They seek environments that support creative growth. Their confidence and humor usually make them attractive to others, as long as they don't inadvertently hurt the more sensitive people around them. With your personality type, what are your secrets? Be sure to watch until the end and share your experience for a chance to have your comment pinned. 6. They might not believe in what they're arguing for. ENTPs are debaters. They're quick-witted and love to argue for the fun of it. They're often called devil's advocates because they will argue for or against anything, no matter what the topic is. Their interest lies in making a case for something. Whatever it is, by using their deep well of knowledge and their quick wit, ENTPs even enjoy arguing for the less popular side of an argument because it provides mental exercise for them. And they will usually win with their original way of thinking and a large store of knowledge. Even if an ENTP is not a lawyer, people will often like he or she is similar to a lawyer in the sense that the ENTP personality type is willing to argue on either side, no matter which side is right or wrong. As a lawyer might defend a criminal that he knows to be guilty. He simply argues for that side because he happened to be assigned this side of the case, and he considered it as a challenge. ENTPs who take this attitude too far can be considered immoral. But in most cases, their intent is merely to create an intellectual activity for themselves. Before we continue, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the official Personality Guru for more amazing videos. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to stay updated with our content. 7. They probably understand things much better than you do. ENTPs have a deeper understanding of their own environments than any other type, with the possible exception of their ENFP counterparts. Their main interest in life is to understand the world they live in, and their intuitive capacity to do this gives them an advantage over most people. They understand things thoroughly by using their intuition quickly and accurately process information. They are easily able to recognize patterns that other people would overlook. This natural, intuitive understanding of the world comes with one drawback though. Like INTJs, they sometimes have difficulty explaining their understanding to others. Their conclusions are so intuitive and obvious to them that it's hard to break them down into understandable pieces for others to consume. People with the ENTP personality type don't wait for people to catch up either. They move on to the next topic before anyone else had a chance.